This weekend. Got a great comedian coming to San Antonio. Be at the LOL starting on Thursday all the way through Sunday. Lots of shows. We got some tickets we're going to be giving away all week. We're going to give away some here in just a bit. We'd like to welcome on the show a funny guy coming to San Antonio, Shane Gillis. Shane, welcome on to the
Hey,
Blitz, man. How's your day going?
it's going well. How are you?
Doing well, man. I mean, just starting off. I mean, in the middle of a pandemic, you're still out touring. How has it changed for you being on stage during all this stuff that we've had to deal with for the last year?
Well, it's been pretty crazy. I don't know. I got it, so I got it already. Got it out of the way. Keep it moving.
How long ago did you get it, Shane?
I don't know.
When
I
were
don't
you
want to
sick?
sound too nonchalant.
No, don't be.
Yeah.
Shane Gillis joining us here on ESPN San Antonio. Coming to San Antonio this weekend, the stand-up comedy, lots of shows going to be had. Have you been through San Antonio before, Shane?
I never have. This will be my first time there.
What do you think of San Antonio in the many readings I'm sure you've made of our fair city?
Here's what people know. I'm from, Philadelphia, so I got no real, I know Tim Duncan. I know the Riverwalk, the Alamo.
So far, so
Pretty
good.
All right,
Yeah.
knowing
Yeah.
you're from Philly, and you mentioned the Riverwalk. Philly is about cheesesteaks, and all the tourists go to Geno's and Pat's, and everybody that I know that's from Philly,
Yeah.
they know that's not where you go to get a good cheesesteak. You either go to Jim's or you go to Ishkabibbles, right?
Yeah.
Don't go get your good Mexican food on the Riverwalk.
Yeah, what do you guys eat? What's the thing to eat there?
Dude, you're coming to
sad.
South Texas. I hope you're ready for some good Mexican food. Tacos must be had, and maybe we'll
Of
get
course.
some suggestions for you on where to go hit it when you do come. Shane Gillis will be at the LOL starting on Thursday all the way through Sunday. Lots of shows. Go check out their website. We're going to be giving some away just after the segment. Shane, as stand-up comedians, as we watch the progression and then run into the COVID situation, how much has podcasting affected the gig of being a stand-up? Is it taken away? Is it added to? What's its effect on your line of work?
It's helped me immensely. I mean, it cost me a job, but other than that, it's been pretty good. Other than that one huge mistake that podcasting brought down the wrath of the entire country. Other than that, it's been pretty good.
Lauren
All right.
Michaels is a bully.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
you opened the
yeah.
door. We weren't sure if we were going to bring it up or not, but I mean,
No, I don't care at all.
All right, you get Saturday Night Live, and then you quickly lose Saturday Night Live, but you have rebounded from losing Saturday Night Live. But that overall experience, what has that been like, and how does that affect your routine on stage and when you're going places?
It really, if it hasn't totally affected anything on stage, but obviously, that was like a life-altering event. I would say that, that's where COVID really kind of hurt me, because I was, it was only 4 months or whatever after I got fired from SNL that COVID took place. So I never really had time to kind of come back at all. I just had to, but that's fine with me. I never planned on being famous or whatever SNL would have brought. I kind of just wanted to do stand-up. And I've been able to do that, so that's good.
Shane Gillis right here on ESPN San Antonio, going to be at LOL all weekend long. We talk podcasts. He's got a great one, Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. The latest one is titled Night Stalker. I haven't had a chance to dive into it yet, though. I'm curious. Is this about the Richard Ramirez, or is there some other aspect of the Night Stalker I need to be concerned about?
No, don't suggest this podcast to anyone. You're going to get in trouble now. Just tell everyone you've never heard it, and you're just reading a piece of paper. Look, it's the Night Stalker. Yeah, it's about. We joked around. I mean, we joked around about Richard. It's there's not much to talk about because there's quarantine, so everything we talk about is just what's the last Netflix documentary you've watched, and it happens to be the Night Stalker.
Well, you're talking to Sports Talk Radio that carried on through the pandemic. We're very accustomed to talking about what we saw on Netflix. So, yeah,
no,
that's
I know.
kind of part and parcel of what we do here.
Yeah, today we talked about the Tiger Woods documentary. Obviously when Last Dance was on, that was all.
Do you feel sorry for Tiger? My wife turned to me when
Yeah,
it was
I
over.
do.
She goes, I kind of feel sorry for him. I'm like, I feel a lot of things. I don't feel sorry for Tiger Woods.
Sure, that's a very fair statement. I don't feel sorry. Obviously, I don't even think he would want anybody to feel sorry for him. It's like, I mean, what, you were sorry for this millionaire, best athlete of the sport, had sex too much? Like, I don't think I feel sorry for anybody with all those problems. But,
It takes your legs, Shane. It takes your legs. It's amazing he came back from all that sex.
10.
Yeah.
At one time, 10. I mean, there were certain things in there that you're going like, seriously, 10 at one time?
It was pretty impressive. I mean, it made me, it was, I mean, I think in hindsight, I think we can all look back and be like, yeah, maybe we overreacted a little, having press conferences for this guy. But it was, I was cheering for him, and it was cool. It was cool. It was cool to see him win the Masters recently. What was that, last year? 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm. And especially with his kiddo there coming up in that recent
that
tournament where his
sweet
kid was
end.
playing. I mean, I like the doc in the sense of, it showed all the negative stuff as well. I wish somehow they would have had Tiger be a part of it to tell a little bit of his story, but then, he would have controlled too much of it, and we wouldn't have got what we got out of the out of those 2 episodes.
Yeah,
Shane
I think
Gillis.
Tiger would probably. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just going to announce, make sure everybody knows you're coming to San Antonio this week and starting on Thursday all the way through Sunday. You can get tickets at the LOL, certainly, but you can win them right here on ESPN San Antonio as he comes through. Shane, you said you're from Philadelphia, certainly coming down to South Texas. We take football rather seriously down here. As a Philadelphia fan, are you an Eagle fan, or is there another sport you pay attention to?
I am an Eagles fan.
I'm sorry, first of all.
Yeah, you guys Cowboys down there?
Oh, absolutely. You're coming to the heart of cowboy country. Leave all that Eagle gear in your closet at home. Come
I'm
neutral.
I'm actually from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. I just figured you guys wouldn't know what that was.
And we don't.
I grew up in kind of a rural Pennsylvania town. We're a little further west of like the Amish in Pennsylvania. So I don't know, anytime you get rural enough, it's usually a college. Like we were closer to Penn State, like State College. So I grew up a Notre Dame fan. That's it. That's all I care about.
So you're coming to
How's
South
that go
Texas
down there in
to
Texas?
make us laugh as a Philadelphia Eagle Notre Dame fan. You better have a tight 15, man. You better be ready.
I like Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith's my man.
The guy that's soon to be off the Dallas Cowboys roster because he sucked this past year.
Oh, Jalen sucked last year?
Well,
I didn't even know that.
The domerness. Well, he did. It's the domer in him. Shane Gillis coming here to San Antonio. It'll be his first opportunity to peruse our beautiful downtown Riverwalk. That's not the Rio Grande. That is the Rio San Antonio. You can go back and forth. You don't need papers or anything while you're here, Shane.
All right.
We believe some people come down here and think, well, this isn't the Rio Grande. This isn't bad. But don't say our Alamo's too small. It's the same size it's always been. We didn't move it. It used to be out of town. We built around it. And when you ride the riverboat, make sure you tip your boat captains. And if you do that, everything will be great down here in San Antonio. Everybody go see Shane Gillis. He'll be here Thursday all the way through. One time Saturday Night Live, almost, but a podcast killed him. You'll see why. Funny guy. He's coming to San Antonio. You want to go. Be caller number 7 right now to 656-3776, 656-ESPN. We got a couple of tickets for you as Shane Gillis is coming to San Antonio for the first time. Let's welcome him well. Travel safe, my friend. We look forward to seeing you live here in San Antonio.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it.
Shane Gillis coming to San Antonio at the LOL. Go check him out live. Win yourself some tickets, 656-3776, 656-ESPN. And you'll see some live stand-up comedy. You know, Jason and I were not going to bring up the fact that the dude got fired for some racially insensitive things that I listened to twice, and I thought, I don't know why anybody get fired for that. It's bad, but he's a comedian. He's supposed to push the boundaries. I didn't find enough to cancel him there.
Well, and I thought, comedians were one of those jobs where you could say whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And you get hired from Saturday Night Live, and then you get fired almost immediately. And I don't, I don't know the guy. You don't know the guy. I mean, you're going to bring that up. But since he opened the door, go with it.
It got me fired. Shane Gillis coming to San Antonio.
It's a good 6 minutes of his set, isn't it?
I hope so. Lorne Michaels fired me before I did anything. Make sure you do check out his podcast, the Matt and Shane Secret Podcast, Night Stalker, the edition this week. You can get it wherever podcasts are sold or can be found. When we come back, let's look at the